typically at early levels. You don't typically see into the Jinx just because the Jinx with her rockets gets good wave control. But think about the range that you get with that green gun really early on in the game, and then the sustain you get by switching to red to last hit the minions. You can out-trade pretty much anyone early on, and you've seeded that level 1 now by going that Alistair. Terrible level 1 champion. Really just awful. Meanwhile, I'm going to move in and contest to Taliyah. Taliyah's a bit like, look, what are you doing in my jungle? Parasite's like, this is what I'm doing in my jungle. Xiona's like, oh, yo, what's up? Tong is like, I flashed for this, now I feel like a little bit of an idiot. Try too hard, right? Taliyah does. It is good that Taliyah's doing this kind of thing because she needs to push an advantage elsewhere. Lord knows she's not getting in jungle, and it turns into one for Libra. Right? Oh, an even bigger one because Xiona matches again. 2v1 into a straight 3v1. Xiona's going to be feeling that for a while. Togepi's egg has cracked as Tungi is like, my 00 is better than your 00. Bananito. Alright? Are we going to stick with the green blues? Are we gonna be that guy? Are we? They're looking to redive when the wave comes in, so I do have a little bit of time to yap, depending on how suicidal Bilal is feeling. There's an R possibility from Tungi. Parasite? He's dead! Mid-game as well, when you go this particular setup. That's why you see what we now class as the upset gun. So upset wasn't actually pressured at any point. All right, he's just horrible. Anyway. Speaking of horrible stuff, that guy, Bako basically completely isolated himself on the side there, Parasite going straight in, and now it's fight into fight into fight. Red-white being one of the best set of gun rotations you can have. Obviously, everything pins around those two white combos that you, to be honest. You've wasted your life. Banatito, though, he, Oh, reminder, Jace has not taken skills since Season 5. He cocked it up to We've absolutely cocked it up. You still have Flash, you do have Barrier, but are you even a human being at this point? I don't know. We're starting a teamfight of an AD carry anyway. Can we make a fast play happen here? He threw a Q on towards Carnage. He does not have the damage to kill Bananito fast enough, or even at all. Togepi does, but he manages to drag his health so low, he's basically moved from the fight. Libra now in a 2v1 on towards the side. Tungi basically in a 1v3, but they're too worried about the threat of the Azir. Remember, the Azir may not have range there to do damage, but he does have range to threat, but that threat is gone once that E is moved in, and WLG smell that blood in the water. Third time I've used that phrase today. Tungi now in a 2v1, 2v3 on the side there. They're using their range to try to extend it. 3v3 on the side. Why aren't they starting the Baron, I hear you asking? Why, if they have turn? Why are they wasting ults like this? Oh, maybe they don't have the... Oh, my lord. So what I was going to say is because they're waiting for the Flash to come up now. Right, they're waiting for someone to come up. My man has burned Barrier off to the side. Go back to red-green now. There's no way. 2 Drakes on both teams now. Big team fight coming in. Aphelios is not a part of this fight, not because of the lack of guns, because of the lack of positioning. So let's look. It is a 3v1 on top side, but it's into the Cassante. Cassante able to make the fight slow, so Tungi is able to come back into the fight. 1v1 is one off towards the side, except Parasite isn't dead. And now Zeri's getting collapsed on. That's the point and click that you pick the Maokai into Zeri for, the Zeri into Maokai here. But it was no follow-up. Tungi able to use that summon to flash out. The flamethrower! The blue the blue R comes out. I'm not a play-by-play. I don't know the gun names. No one knows the gun names. Don't get me wrong. Right, Parasite. Parasite living true to his name. Bako feels like he has one. Right now, medication is not coming in anytime soon. It is actually in the form of Zeri, but it will not be enough. They being winning. Still trying to make it as difficult as possible. Tungi now no longer has that big ultimate. He's on the utility gun set here. This is not a bad gun set. It's just most of the strength is going to be in your ability to stun and do long-range snipes with your purple secondary. Can you hit the Q? Like, am I asking for too much for him to hit the Q? Like, wow. Wow. And decisive. Looks like Forsaken have managed to herd WLG to the bot side of the map. That mid tower is not going to go down unless WLG fight for it. And it's worth fighting for. They kill Cassante immediately. Speaking of transitions, WLG have transitioned this guaranteed loss into a potential win, and Parasite's looking to return the favor as Rathbin gets interrupted on what could have been the play of the game, and it goes so horribly wrong so fast. But Tungi, it's like, guys, I've remembered! I can do damage! He has blue-red! And Libra's like, no, it's my game! He takes him out! Triple kill for Tungi, the most impact he's had, but Libra is on 8 of those suckers, and he's showing his potential here. Togepi versus Libra, Godzilla versus King Kong, right? Both in the quality of the fight and in how absolutely monstrous both these guys are. Alistair, the big cow's coming in. I am the big beef man myself. Libra will go down to Togepi. Pretty sure Togepi, a vegetarian, not down for all these carnivore antics. The owner moving in. This will be a slow death, but a death nonetheless. Mess with the bull. You get the horns. They'll take the horns. Will they? Wait, will they? I think he's out. I think he's out. He's out. They don't even... That's a lot of elements being used here. Oh no, Libra though. Libra does have the angle in here. They've taken out 2 members. Waf been completely untouched onto the side there. Tungi had good item sets for the vast majority of the game. That item sets, good guns. Good gun rotates vast majority of the game now. This is all in favor of Forsaken. They have a wave prepped on top. They don't have a wave prepped bot, though. Libra made doubly sure of that. Libra trying to extend the game as long as possible. Wasn't quite able to deal with the cannon. The longer the game goes, the less a single inhibitor going down matters, right? They do have tier 2 down on mid. They're finding Togepi on top side. Drake isn't up yet. Making a hard top side play into diagonal bot, that's going to be worth it if you're able to win out on the contest. Forsaken, though, they don't think you can. Libra's going to try to do it. It's now or never. In for a penny, in for a pound. Zeri completely untouched. Libra did a lot of damage at the back there, but crucially, created enough space for Zeri. Zeri waiting for Azir to come out. It's not going to be enough. Tungi coming in with the damage. With the GA as well, you'd still have to pop that if you're able to take him down, because he has his friends. We Love Gaming. They really fought to the end there. They really fought to the end there. Shout out to Libra and Bako. A terrible situation for them. They made Forsaken fight for that win. Right, they all give you the burst. We're seeing 2 top laners being locked in. I wonder which one of these is going to go mid lane now. Which one of them they think does better in towards the Corki, who could still be top. Right, I've been advocating for Corki top for a long while. I didn't just pull that out my arse in this game to save the fact that I forgot that Talia had to be locked in towards jungle now. And it does look like it will be Corki mid lane. I'm interested to see which one goes mid then, because I think Rumble mid is also a really viable pick in many particular setups. This kid is going to threaten the Talia here. Does have terrain advantage. Talia probably also burned cooldown on towards the red. Trying to do damage to Carnage. Carnage is like, buddy, that is the range I like. You've already burned your E right in front of me. And he doesn't. He has to go for that bot side scuttle. The moment that Viego was sighted. And he's like, buddy, what does that put me next to? Yeah, that's right. Puts me next to Bibao, who was all up on Libra with big wave coming in. Carnage also here. Who wins when both sides drop HP? It's whoever has the jungler closer as Togepi. I can't use an egg crack joke. I need to look up this Pokemon. There have to be really good jokes I can make on it. Nice, that's one reset. Ziona might be a bit too close. Has to burn Flash. Doesn't quite land on towards Carnage. Carnage gonna back off. But really good wave state for Renekton's Bananito. Oh! Does land on Rathbin, and Bako's gonna make it out. No, he's not! Italy is initially there. It's gonna be a 3v3 on bot side. Bit of an overextension. I think Rumble's used to a much longer timing. Remember, he's a top laner. Parasite is down, though. Bananito. Wow, Carnage is not done. He's gonna find the stun, he's gonna find the reset! He's gonna slam it in as Tungi. Gonna be real with you, if you ever witness your support playing for CS, playing for XP, just leave the game. That guy doesn't deserve the L. He'll do it when there isn't another play to be made. Although now, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled off to try to join in on this. Although it is a 3v1 into a 3v2. He's pulled off the heist, he's just gonna get out. Libra's bought him the time. It's also kind of monstering that. Holy. He survived a bit longer than I thought he would. They've successfully got the grubs on top side, they got the kill mid, and they're getting so much priority bot from how extended Ziona is. Bananito on top of Tungi. Bibao dropping a lot of HP. Bananito is going to drop a tower. He's just dead. He's dead. 100,000,000% dead. Yeah. That That guy is cooked. For Kalista to get too cocky, punishing her right now off screen. She's dead. It's fine. I swear Robin also had his name like all caps. Robin was a jungler. Not a mid laner though. That was a really big slam by the Alistar. Will it turn into something? It will, because the Rumble is tearing through them. Bibal coming in secondary as well. Very high kill game right now, and that means it is going heavily in WLG's favor. It would always be them. Like Aurelion Sol. Although if you ever needed to do that on Aurelion Sol, I don't know what you're doing. He's dead. We have no real response play on top side either. We? Okay, who's we? I don't know. Rumble coming in secondary. A lot of flashes burned and a lot of W's down. W normally the mobility spell on champions. Wow. 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 We don't comment on that. Backo's having a good game so far. Oh. Oh! One reset, that's all you need. He's gonna get the second one on Parasite 100%. And he's going for the third one on Tungi. He actually didn't utilize it, but he didn't even need to. Yeah, he did need to. So happy about that. Really didn't want him to choose life. He's gonna be ult down. But the whole fam is bot side. Both junglers bot side. Xian are about to meet the other guy. Bananito. And he will just get reset on. There's no flash available. Another set of cooldowns achieved. Gonna use that immediately to save Parasite, who then kills himself. Tungi immediately dead. Now we have a Kalista on our side. Now going straight in. This should be reset into reset into reset. And this looks like Forsaken equalizing. I was gonna WLG close it. It's a very small gap. Oh! I respect the attempt. Feels a bit more desperate than it needed to, but it does gift a reset immediately for the Viego. Bilbao trying not to die here. Oh! Rumble does find Parasite with the ultimate. Nice one, Backo. The hope is still there. The enemy gets held, okay. They'll have to fight us if they want to drop it. And we win those. No Mac. No Tungi either. Kalista just absolutely obliterated by Carnage and Bibal. Their Parasite gonna go the same way. Forsaken, the exact kind of team that needs to come out ahead on. Bananito not gonna be able to get the pulverize off the headbutt. As they move straight in, Bananito looks to be falling, or not, as Rumble hits a massive R! Lever going in! He's going ham! He's trying to lock someone down. They find one reset. 1 minute until the Baron. A kill there wouldn't have immediately gathered you Baron, but they burned a lot. Bibal still has his summoners. Bibal wants to hold on to those summoners. But Parasite honestly wanted to hold on to his life more. Carnage, he's on the rail. Perfect rail combo incoming. Carnage. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. 2 items. Warmog's up. Bananito thinks he's made the pick. He doesn't have to be so desperate. Rumble isn't there yet. Rumble can't land the huge R. Or can he? Making up for that one on the bot lane. Into a reset. Will he get the reset off? No, he dies to tower, but it doesn't matter. Bibal's taken 2. Rathbin on half HP. He does have teleport. He could recall and teleport in, but for what? For what? For a 2 versus 4 scenario. Taking out the jungler though, is that enough? Are they too scared by not having the smite secure? Rathbin's down. This is a stop. They want the contest. Forsaken want to keep up some pressure here. They're actually in the pit. Rumble lands R. It's huge. He's going in. Does he flash over? Does he have flash? Yes, he does. He could flash over, and he does! And he ends them! He ends them! Forsaken on a 6 win streak, 7 win streak, counting this win as well. And it could all be over in their first matchup against the Greek Titans, the Greek legacy team. For whatever reason, full man blue, I know, but come on, man, it's ridiculous either way. Kaiser's gonna get tower down, no? Yeah, tower's down. Tower's down. 2 splits happening. 3 versus 2 on one side. Togepi not quite going down. WLG being dragged away from the bigger fight on the top side. We're Forsaken with Kaiser. They're going ham on Libra. Libra holds them for ages. But no victory WLG on the other side. An attempt is being made. WLG are getting caught. This game is over. Yeah, 1,000 gold bounty goes over to Parasite, who has been really impactful. Tungi tosses him again, another knock-up. Is that going to be an ace? They're not done yet. This is why they're the top team in Ultraliga right now. And they're spam paying to run up mid lane. They get the tower, but they lose the fight so horribly. Really hard for Baron. That could be what both teams are thinking. The fight brings us one. But Togepi's brain is thinking something else entirely. WLG make the pick. God's gift as support well. Paideia. And Libra, though, a top laner, subbing in mid lane here. Trying to pull it out. Well, technically he's been playing top lane both games, but subbing in. Trying to pull it out for WLG. As Bako, the man who's having to play mid from that top position, lands a huge ultimate after betting Xiona's flash. Kills Xiona basically solo. That's it! But we're back in the late game setup with one tower down again. Last time they took out one of these tier 3s, they got aced. Bilbao landing a massive W from 5 miles away, landing a second as well, but no R and no AP Kaiser this time around, so it's not gonna 2-tap that guy. Topside, they haven't synchronized waves on bot. This is the one wave that they can move in with. They grab this wave, you now put a flanker on that mid inhibitor down. Forsaken don't want to get him the chance. Xiona goes in. Xiona gets absolutely obliterated by Bilbao. Currently on his 12th kill. Togepi trying to isolate people away from Bako, but Bako lands a huge rumble up. Maybe he's a mid laner, but he is a rumble player. They're on Rapid. They've done it. They've done it. WLG, middle of the standings right now in Greece. But they're letting Ultraliga know they would be competitive there. They'd be at the top. And Greece, after a terrible EMEA Masters, show that in international play they still have the chops. No mid laner, no need.